the 2000 you can sell it for 2000 itself. That's why the money cannot be sold at higher value or lesser value. If you're working somewhere, there will be one boss will be there. He will take care of everything. What is the turnover limit for composite supply? Everything will be given by whom? It will be given by GST Council. What is the main thing you're buying? You're buying a desktop computer. This we call it as principal supply. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 5 of your topic called Indirect Tax. Now, under this we are discussing about the definitions of your indirect tax. Under this definition, which are the things we are supposed to discuss? Like, as I told you, there are around 24 definitions are there. Under these 24 definitions, we are not doing all 24, which are very important for your examination. Those definitions only we are going to complete. Now, under this, we will learn concept as well as definitions in today's session. The first definition is about goods. It is one of the most important definition for your examination. If there is a 10-mark question, the question will be on your actionable claim, or it will be your aggregate turnover, or it may be your goods. What is the meaning of goods? As per GST, what is the meaning of goods? We are supposed to remember. Now, in this, goods means every kind of movable property other than money and securities. Now, but includes actionable claims also, growing crops also, grass, things attached to the forming part of the land which are agreed to be served before supply are under a contract of supply. Then what are they called as goods actually? They have given a clear definition about that. Goods means every kind of movable property. All movable property we call it as goods. Now, other than money and securities. Securities in the form of what? Shares. Like shares will not come under security. Sorry, shares will not come under goods. Now, money also you cannot do it. For example, I'll give you 2000 rupees note. I'll give you 2000 rupees note. Now, will you sell it for what value? The 2000 rupees note, can you sell it for 3000? Can you sell it for 2100 actually? No. The 2000 you can sell it for 2000 itself. That's why the money cannot be sold at higher value or lesser value. Similarly, the securities are which are uncertain in nature. Today's your share value will be different tomorrow. Right now, 2 days before, the Bajaj Finance share value was how much? 5,300. In today's price, it is 4,900, around 400 rupees down. So, like this, your share value will change according to the market situation or market demand. Now, remember, under goods, which are the items will not come? Money will not come under goods and securities will not come under goods. And one more important point is what? Security in the sense. Securities in the sense, any movable items we call it as security. Any movable things we call it as security. Now, so we're done with all this. Before supply under dash, everything is over. Remember, goods includes what? First point, every kind of movable property. Hope you understood. Any actionable claims, you understood. And the third one, growing crops, grass and things attached to or forming part of the land which are agreed. Like you have a growing crops actually. So you have already agreed and decided that you will cut, you will serve and you will sell. Then it will become what? Movable. Normally plants are not movable because which are attached to the land. If you agreed and made a condition of you will cut and serve, then it will become what? Then it will become growing crop or grass. Hope you are clear. Yes, this is all about your goods include. Clear? Yes. Now, a goods does not include what? Two things it will not include. Which are those? One will be money and security. Already we have discussed actually. So goods will not include money as well as security. Now, I'll go to the next one. Definition of India. Now, so don't go in depth. If you go in depth, it takes minimum 1 hour to me to explain. But so it's not much important actually, but also for the safer side, if they ask for 5 marks, you are supposed to remember these 4 points. What is India? The territory of India referred to in Article 1 of the Constitution of Territorial Waters. Along with that, seabed and subsoil underlying such water. Second point. Third one, continental shelf, exclusive economic zone or any other maritime zone as referred to in the territorial water. All comes under definition of India. I can't explain these things. Why? Because for this I need to draw a India map. Again I need to explain. But for your examination concern, this is not much important. So don't spend much time on this. Just for your examination purpose, for the safer side, mug up these 3 or 4 points. That is more than sufficient for your examination. Clear? Yes. Now, next one, your GST Council. GST Council means what? Like, if you go to church, they will be head, father. If you go to temple, they will be priest. He is a head of the temple. And if you go to any institution or something, there will be one supervisor, there will be one head will be there. He will take care of everything. Now, if you are working somewhere, there will be one boss will be there. He will take care of everything. And he has the rights to question also. This is all about, we call it as your council. Similarly, your income tax, we have Income Tax Act as well as we have income tax councils also. They will take care of all your direct taxes. But what about your indirect tax? For indirect tax, we have a council called GST Council. All your indirect tax calculations, your penalties, your fine, amendments, resolution, articles, amending, everything is done by whom? GST Council. Remember that GST Council is the father of your taxation actually. So if you are paid less tax, that GST Council will ask you why you have paid less. If you have paid more, the GST Council will refund you. If you have done any fraud, the GST Council will give you penalty, will give you fine as well as punishment for that. This is called GST Council. Now, GST Council is a constitutional body for making recommendation to the union as well as state government on issues related to goods and service tax, GST. Now, the GST Council is chaired by the Union Finance Minister. Union Finance Minister is headed by your GST Council. Now, and other members are the Union State Minister of Revenue, of Finance. All these people will come under GST Council. We'll discuss who are the persons who comes under GST Council. Now, so we have, these are the members of GST Council. First one, chairperson. Union Finance Minister is a chairperson of GST Council. Now, member, Union Minister of State in charge of Revenue and Finance is called as your member of GST Council. And the third one, member, Minister in charge of Finance, Taxation, or any minister nominated by each state government is called as your member. Hope you are clear? Yes. Vice chairperson, state finance minister shall choose one among themselves as a vice chairman. This is the fourth one. And finally, quorum. Quorum means what? Meeting. If you want to make a meeting, what is the rule actually? The rule is 1/2 of the total member. If there are 10 members, if 5 members are present, that we call it as quorum. Clear? Quorum is, it is a group of people. So there is a rule. When do we call it as quorum? For GST Council, we have a rule that 1/2 of the members are present, that we call it as quorum. If there are 20 members in a committee or GST Council, there must be 10 members in the meeting. Then we consider this as quorum. Clear? Yes. This is all about your members of GST Council as well as quorum of council. Role of GST Council, what your GST Council will do. So these are the roles they play. First one, they will charge taxes, cess in the form of education cess, like surcharges levied by the union, the state and the local bodies, which is summed in GST. First one. Second, goods and services that may be subject to our exemption, which are exempted, which are taxable, which are zero rated, which are nil rated, which comes under special economic zone, SEZ. Everything will be given. The permission will be given by whom? The GST Council. Third one, principles of levy, apportionment of GST, supplies in the course of interstate trade or commerce will be done by whom? GST Council. Next, threshold limit of turnover. Up to what turnover it is exempted? What is the turnover limit for composite supply? Everything will be given by whom? It will be given by GST Council. Then the rates of GST, like we have 0%, we have 28%, we have, so whatever percentage we have, 18%, everything 18%, everything will be given by whom? GST Council. Now, special provision with respect to special category state. Few like Jammu and Kashmir we have, so few union territories we have, for them we take it separately, the GST calculations. Any other matters will take care of by GST Council. Hope you are clear. Yes, I'll go to next one. Any 5 points you are supposed to remember. Next, so we'll go for the last topic, that is composite supply. Now remember, composite supply means a supply made by taxable person to the recipient. Composite means what? Group of the product. Now for composite supply, when do we call it as composite supply? First point, I'll read out, later I'll explain you. Now, consisting of 2 or more taxable supply of goods or services, both are in any combination. We have product 1, we have product 2. Both are different. All put together, if you sell, we call it as composite supply. You have a provision shop. In the provision shop, you have all kinds of goods there. Composite supply. Now, second one, which are naturally bundled, and next, third one, supplied in conjunction with each other, each other interlinked. Then, in the ordinary course of business, one of which is a principal supply. Out of those, one will be the major one. Now, example, machinery, supply of goods provided along with the warranty and maintenance contract. Supply of services, here there are 2 or more supplies naturally bundled, and supply of machine. I'll give you a simple example. You want to purchase a desktop computer you want to purchase. Now, desktop computer is available for 10 or 12,000 actually. Along with that, what you will buy? You will buy additionally the wireless mouse also. Additionally, you will buy wireless keyboard. Additionally, you will go for Bluetooth speakers. Additionally, you will go for webcam. See, your desktop is only like this. Your desktop is only like this. Along with that, you will buy speaker also. you will buy keyboard also, you will buy mouse also, and you will buy something like webcam also. Now, in this, they have mentioned in the ordinary course of business, one of which is a principal. This is a principal supply. What is the main thing you are buying? You are buying a desktop computer. This we call it as principal supply. Hope you are clear. Yes. Along with this, we are purchasing keyboard, we are purchasing mouse, we are purchasing webcam, and we are purchasing like speaker. All comes under attached to that principal supply. Clear? Now, we won't sell only this one. It is a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called composite supply. Clear? Different product in a single bundle. We call it as composite supply. Hope you are clear now. In this, there are 2 or more supply naturally bundled and supply of machinery. Along with that, they will give warranty card also. There is also bundle in that one of the part of the bundle. Clear? Yes. So in this cases where debit note has to be issued. So debit note and credit note we have already completed, I think. Just for a revision purpose, I'll give you. Now, I'll go back to all these slides so that you can take screenshot. So these are goods. So there is a 14th one, India. 15th one, GST Council. Continuation of GST Council. And it is again continuation of GST Council. And this is all about composite supply. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood the 4 concepts, like you understood goods, you understood composite supply, you understood India. So these are the things we are supposed to discuss today. So please work out the session wise. Each session I'm going 3 or 4 definition. Once you're done with one session, so you must be familiar with those 3 or 4 definition. So far we have completed around 15 sessions we have completed. In the next coming session we'll go for another 3 or 4 and we will wind up your chapter 2 called definition. Thank you.